Une demi-heure de saveur est commanditée par Grenon Indépendant, votre épicier local de Rockland.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Une demi-heure de saveur. Mon nom c'est Patrick.
And my name is Maria. Today we will be making two desserts. One fluffy, cold, no-bake cheesecake, and the other one will be a Hershey's chocolate cream pie. So we will start our cheesecake now. We will measure, we'll melt the butter.
Okay.
Both of them, please.
The butter.
In the microwave.
Yes. Both of them.
Both of them for a couple seconds, maybe a minute, and then we'll check. And I will measure 2.5 cups of this. Like I said, you can use the pre-made, but it's fairly easy to do this step.
It's more fun too,
Yeah,
especially when you're two.
yeah, for sure. If you get some help in the kitchen from your children or your grandchildren or your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, that's always fun.
Grandmother too.
Grandmother too. So one bag gives me exactly 2.5 cups. This is a really cool dessert to throw together when you have visitors. It doesn't require a lot of work and it's really tasty.
Can I stir?
Yeah. So all you want to do is pour the melted butter. Make sure it doesn't boil the butter, like don't cook it, don't heat it too long. So you just want it to be a little bit melted. And all you want to do is incorporate everything. It smells really good.
It does?
Some people like to add cinnamon. I'm not gonna do it this time because I'm gonna be using it for two different things. But if you were to use it for the chocolate cream pie, that would be nice with the chocolate. That looks really good.
Et voilà. Comme ça?
Yep, perfect. So we're going to divide it into two. Yep.
Let's see.
And all we want to do is place it at the bottom and a little bit on the sides. You want an even layer.
Which one?
Whichever. They're the same.
This one.
So you're gonna press to make an even layer. Now, it looks like it's not going to harden. It will. Once the butter cools down, it will harden and it'll all hold together.
A bit more. Can I add more?
Yeah, of course.
Should
I
spoon?
don't know why I have like
Et voilà.
memories of doing this with my mom, and the smell of it brings me back to my childhood. My mom used to sell cheesecakes back home. She used to make awesome cheesecakes, and she would get me to do this part for her. And then all you do is just around. I find that if you go like that around the edge, it kind of helps to push everything to the side.
Un bon truc, ça.
And then, once you have everything like how you want it, just make sure that everything's spread evenly. And then you just go on the top and press to the side and press down just to make it a clean edge. When your hands are smaller, it's easier to do that part.
Yeah. Moi, j'ai des grosses mains, j'ai de la misère. Comme ça.
Perfect. You can.
Et voilà.
So now I'm just gonna do this fast. Try and get it leveled.
Tu veux que je finisse?
Sure. Thank you. So for the cheesecake, I'm just gonna clean my hands and I'll be right back.
Merci.
For the cheesecake, all I did was soften the cream cheese. I just put the pack of cream cheese. I had my oven on really, really low. We used it and then we turned it off and I just put that in there just to soften it and be able to use it. If you cannot do that, what you would do is you would put it in a microwave safe bowl for a couple minutes, 1 minute at a time, and you would mix it. Now I'm using my whisk because I find it easier, but you can use your mixer at home. That would work as well.
Ça serait plus facile.
Yes. So all I want is to soften it to the point where it's like a pomade. Yep, of course. And I'm going to add one-third of a cup of icing sugar. I'm just gonna measure it fast. You don't need to sift the icing sugar. You can just add it like that.
I've never been a fan of making desserts.
No. But sometimes you like eating them.
Especially when you make it.
That's sweet. So now you just keep on mixing it, and all you're going to do is make sure that the icing sugar melts and incorporates to the cream cheese. Then over here, I'm going to start opening my Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Do you remember that episode of Family Guy where Stewie was saying Cool Whip? Cool Whip. I always think about that.
No, I don't remember.
It was really good. And this time we will be adding pineapple and mango. Why? Just because it's fun. You can add strawberries, you can add any other kind of fruit that you would like. My mom used to make it with coconut and pineapple and pecans. That was her recipe.
How about chocolate?
Yeah, but then we're gonna use that for the cream pie.
What about alcohol?
Alcohol?
Just to give it a little taste.
You would add it right now. You would add it while you're mixing the cream cheese. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit of the mango And it seems like, there we go. And if you want to start adding the,
Yep. How much?
you incorporate about 3/4 of that. So almost a whole container.
Little by little, right?
Yes.
Inspire? Ok. On va commencer avec ça.
I'm just going to cut the mango. So all I did was cut one piece, and then I'm just taking off the skin. And then I'm going to dice it. For the pineapple, you can use fresh pineapple, but we have pineapple tidbits that works as well. We just drain them and they're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and add the mango chunks.
Would it be easier to use a spatula than a whisk?
At this point, yes, because you already incorporated everything. Once your cream cheese is softened, then it would be easier, yes, to use a spatula. Let me go grab one.
Thank you.
Sorry.
All right.
And we're going to add a little bit of rest. We want it to be tall.
So we're going to add the pineapple and start making it.
About half. And we're going to let it incorporate. At this point, I would suggest you taste it. And from then on, you can see if you want to add more mango, more sugar, more pineapple, but it should be pretty straightforward. It should be good.
Merci. Excellent.
It's really good.
Excellent. Alors, on commence. On
So-
met tout?
All you're going to do is just add it to the crust and make sure you spread it evenly like he is. It's so fluffy and the taste is very rich. You don't really taste the Cool Whip, you taste the cream cheese and the fruit. It's really nice. If you were to do the small ones, you probably would get 6 really nice sized ones. I'm just gonna spread it a little bit, help you a little bit. So we want to make sure that is evenly spreaded. We're going to let it set a little bit in the fridge.
I just want to take a spoon and start eating it.
I know. You could technically eat this by itself. Like if you were to do that just like a mousse,
Right now?
that would be good too. Yeah.
Do you eat it right now? Oh, I thought you said yes.
You could if you were to do it like a mousse, like instead of a cheesecake type of thing.
Sabe,
That
vraiment
would
bon.
work really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna spread it. There we go.
That's it?
That's it. We're gonna let it cool and we'll be right back.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Patricio. Mi esposa María.
Es Maria.
Sí. Bienvenidos todos.
Welcome back. We will continue with our show and we will start making our chocolate cream pie. So all I did was cut my bars into smaller pieces. I put it in the microwave, a minute, 2 minutes at a time. Burnt chocolate is horrible. It's one of the worst things, and it burns really fast. So you want to make sure that you do a minute and then you mix and check. It doesn't take longer than about 2-3 minutes.
Now, can you do a bain-marie for that?
Yes, you could, but since you want it to be faster and less complicated, you might as well just do the microwave safe bowl, a minute, mix, another minute, and it should be good.
Parfait.
It's a really creamy and soft chocolate. I remember eating it when I was younger, and it would never make it, I would never be able to finish it all. It would all just melt in my hand. So make sure that you do not burn it, sorry. You do want to wait for the chocolate to cool down to mix it with the Cool Whip. Otherwise, you will have a chocolate chip pie, which is still tasty, but it's not exactly what we want. So I waited for this to cool down. If you touch it, it's at room temp.
Oui,
So
c'est
it's
pas
ready
chaud,
to go.
c'est pas froid.
And you also want to make sure that this is at room temp. You don't want this cold, otherwise
The chocolate will harden too fast.
So if you want to add this, or I'll add this.
Je vais brasser.
And you just go fast, 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 fast.
Vite, vite, vite.
Vite, 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 vite. Faster, faster. So all I'm doing is I'm adding the whole container. I'm just gonna wait till he's almost done mixing everything. It's looking good, it's looking good. It's not looking like chocolate chip.
Merci.
And then the recipe calls for another half a container of Cool Whip. Why we want that is so that we get a nice chocolate base, and then we get some Cool Whip, unflavored Cool Whip on top.
Est-ce que je peux arrêter?
And no, a little bit more. We want to make sure that we get all the corners and everything.
Can you hold this?
Yeah.
My arm is going to be strong.
There's someone in there. There you go. Now you got everything. So as you can see, that's pretty much it. It's beautifully mixed.
And now we're just going to add it.
We're gonna add it to the crust.
Ça sent tellement bon, ça.
And for the top, I'm just gonna grab the container and just mix it all so it incorporates and becomes this beautiful consistency. You want it to be like this nice and smooth consistency. I made a mess right there. This will harden as it
I'll
cools
let you
down.
finish this. I'm sure you have a better touch than me.
So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to flatten it a little bit. There we go.
Now the dessert, can you do the same thing with those little shells?
Yes, absolutely. You can do that if you were to do a supper and you wanted everybody to have their own.
Their own personalized.
That would be very good too. So that's about it for that. And then for the top, I'm going to add some of these. And I'm going to just go all around. You want the different flavors because the chocolate will be rich and the Cool Whip will be a nice neutral flavor.
C'est quand on va le couper aussi, on va avoir un beau contraste de couleurs.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to do little ripples all over, just for fun. And there we go. And to decorate that, I will grab some of the chocolate that we use for melting, and I'm going to grab the peeler. If I can find, oh, perfect, thank you. And I'm going to grab the chocolate on the side and just peel little curls.
Beautiful chocolate shaving.
It's super easy. The only thing is that you have to work fast because it does melt in your hand. Oops. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. So it's all like broken into little bars. So if you are able to just cut with a knife a piece, that would work. I'm just gonna work a little bit faster.
This is a work of art.
There's never enough chocolate, I find. Come on.
There you go.
You know how I was saying that it's super creamy? It's melting in my hand. I think that would be perfect. That's good. Now we're gonna let that cool a little bit and we will finish our cheesecake.
Gonna put it in the fridge. Et voici le gâteau au fromage qu'on a fait plus tard. And I think we're just gonna decorate it.
We're just gonna do the decoration.
You want some strawberries?
I'm going to add just an even layer. All I want is a smooth surface just to put the decoration on top. So I just want a smooth, even surface. Can you see that it's already hardened? It's ready to be tried.
Okay. Is there anything I can do with strawberries meanwhile?
Yeah.
You want
Let's
to
cut some.
fan them or?
Yeah, let's do that. So that's perfectly ready to go.
Would you like another one?
Do that. No, I think that's good.
How about some ground cherries?
Yeah.
One or two?
We'll use maybe two.
I'll let you put it.
Now we're decorating it as if we're serving it whole to the table. If you want to cut it into slices before you decorate it, that would work as well. You cut slices, you decorate each slice, and then you serve it, or you serve it and then you decorate it. So all I'm going to do is just put another one with the strawberry on the side. And that's about it for that. And I'm going to grab the chocolate pie from the fridge.
La pièce de résistance.
And it's here ready to go.
Wow.
I think we should try the cheesecake.
Je pense que oui.
I'm gonna ruin our beautiful decoration.
Chercher une assiette.
gonna cut a nice slice. Let's see. I always have trouble with the first slice. It's always the hardest.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
There we go. How about we put back our strawberry? And we got ground cherry here.
Perfect.
And the two ones there, why not? And I think we should try it.
Oui. Merci.
Do you see how fluffy it is and so tall? And it's just like the perfect combination. It's very good. It's fruity and a little bit tart, but
You taste the graham crumbs too, and
everything's
pineapple.
really balanced. Yeah. But yes, like you were saying, this would be a perfect mousse in like just a little cup with a few more bits of fruit. That would be perfect.
Alors, merci beaucoup d'avoir écouté notre émission Une demi-heure de saveur.
We hope you enjoyed the recipes and we encourage you to try them at home. Please let us know how they turn out.
Absolument. Merci beaucoup. À la prochaine.